Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Persona 4 Golden Let's Play. And if you didn't miss out during the last one, well, we just went and battled out with Yosuke's Shadow, and Yosuke's Shadow went and transformed into Yosuke's Persona, which then we went and did some sort of social link, so that we could have some sort of bond between each other, which that was pretty interesting. Now, I believe within this episode for today, we are going to be heading back to the Velvet Room, and I want to say that Igor is going to go and talk about how these fusion merging of different personas are going to happen, but for right now we're actually back over at our house again, and this time we are going to have to go and check up with the Midnight Channel, and it seems pretty interesting because now we actually do get to see an actual close-up of Yukiko in this other TV world dimension. I know that we kind of saw a little bit of a shadow from before, but now it seems like Yukiko's going to be here doing some sort of like show or something that's going on, and she wants to go and try to find her love of her life, or Prince Charming, I guess, for what's happening here. And she's going to start making a beeline to that red room that we went and saw plenty of other different times throughout the TV world dimension. And hopefully she doesn't get eaten up by a monster or anything while she's doing that. But I believe also as well too, we should be getting a call from Yosuke out here freaking out about what's going on with everything that's happening with Yukiko right now currently. But within these two episodes for today, not only are we going to be doing our time with just Persona 4, but we're also going to be doing some more of Ni no Kuni. I know that the episode that you guys are going to see of Ni no Kuni is going to be relatively short because of just how annoying the boss that we have to go and deal with is. I was very close to be doing it on our first attempt, but unfortunately the guy got the one-up on me for the boss. And by the way, it is going to be another one of those nightmare situations that we have to go and deal with. And I want to say that nightmare in itself could probably be potentially the last one. I'm not really too entirely certain if that is going to be the last one or not, but we will have to see what happens later on throughout the game. But let's go and move into the next day. That is going to be on the 17th here. And now, mind you, there's nothing to go and really do anything within like school-related stuff, so there's no like school test question answers or anything from there. Now that particular segment that Yosuke was calling us, there's nothing that happens within the dialogue that you have to go and literally click on for the more important one, so that's okay. Now there is going to be some other dialogues that will happen where you want to go and actually at least hit the correct one, and let's go and see what's happening here over at the news. Oh, well, that's pretty nice. At least it's not foggy anymore. So at least there's nothing too crazy happening around out here right now in Inaba.
Weren't you going somewhere?
But there's going to be a very funny part that's going to happen throughout this episode for today, which I got a really nice good laugh out of it, because I have to say, Yosuke is like one of the most dumbest people that I've ever seen in a video game. But look at this. This man literally brings weapons into an actual mall. Like, what the heck? Like do you expect that you're going to like not get yourself in trouble? And then not only that, but this man's gonna literally start swinging these swords all over the place and just acting like a fool out here.
Maybe both would be good too.
Like, look at this. Like seriously, like just imagine if somebody was just walking by. This man would literally just go and just like start slicing and dicing anything that's around here. And look at the, oh my god, are you serious? And now you got a cop that's out here? Oh no, now they think that we're like some sort of like robbers or something that's out here.
Huh? Oh crap, I mean, no, this isn't what it looks like. We didn't steal it. I guess that's not what matters. Anyways, we're not doing anything bad. We're just two ordinary kids.
Well, that's even a much better idea, yeah. Get us more in trouble there, Yosuke.
We'll listen to your story at the station. Hands where I can see them too. I said
now he's gonna try to defend himself with the swords, and now you got the cop even more scared than it actually has to be. And now look at this, now we even got more guys out here. Oh man, come on Yosuke, what are you doing, dude? Hey, but at least Ojima went and got us all on out of that type of situation, man. It'll just be called Persona 4 locked in a jail cell.
This would have ended up on your permanent record.
Or else we would not be able to go and rescue out on Yukiko at all at this point in time.
So the one that disappeared is the Amagi girl?
Now, I believe like the next main area that we are going to have to reach on into with inside the TV world dimension, and from what I was doing some research with, is that we have to reach into Yukiko's castle or something. That's what it's known as. And there is going to be another shadow boss that we're going to have to deal with within there. And not only that, but I believe Chi, our other friend that is going to happen, is actually going to show up here within this game and actually be jumping back into the TV world dimension with us. And I believe she's going to get her own persona later on throughout our time as well, too, which that's going to be pretty interesting. I know that we've already went and saw a little bit with Yusuke Shadow. Oh, and there's Adachi once again.
Pardon me.
Now, I wonder if we can get any type of information about what's going on with Yukiko, right? Because, like, we are her friends, and we want to make sure that she's at least somewhat safe, you know, with inside, or well, whatever type of problem that she's in right now.
Happened to her?
Huh? Oh.
Now, unfortunately, cops are not really supposed to give out a lot of crucial information, right? Because they don't want to, like, leak anything out, but...
From Miss Amagi's parents yesterday evening.
But at least Adachi's being a little bit more secretive about what's happening here. But I know that Dojima's going to probably catch on for what's going to go, well, for what's going to happen as well, too. Now, we are going to learn a little bit about how the potion shops or the medicine shop is going to be all about, and how the weapon shop is going to be happening as well, too. And we are going to be getting some newer type of weapons as well. Now, unfortunately, during this point in time right now, from what you guys just saw with Yusuke being absolutely being a dumbass out here, and literally decided to fling around the swords in a food court. Basically, our items, I don't know if you want to read through the text, but our items have literally been confiscated at this point in time. So we do not have our golf clubs, we don't have those extra katanas that Yusuke was going to give us, so that's already out of the question. But however, Yusuke is going to give us 5,000 yen, which then we can actually go and put that towards to the weapons that we are going to actually buy and add on into our stuff as well too, and also get a little bit of some extra armor and defense within our way. And that should be something that you may possibly want to go ahead and do so, because there is going to be some other new shadows that are going to be showing up a little bit later on throughout the well, I want to say throughout that castle area that we're going to have to go and check around with. And now I think there was one enemy that from what I went and did see, is that I think one of them is weak to wind, and I believe I want to say Yusuke actually does have some sort of wind power that can actually be able to do some stuff onto those enemies there.
We'll tell you about it later. Anyway, something
Yeah, you don't really want to know what happened to us, Chi.
You know already?
Unfortunately, Yusuke was just doing some really stupid stuff.
Yukiko really did disappear.
I guess we've got no choice but to go now. But that aside, the cops are saying some weird stuff. They think Yukiko-san's hiding to lay low. Apparently, Yukiko-san's mom collapsed because
Oh
that
man,
announcer lady bitched
well,
out. They
that
think
doesn't
that
really
gives her a
seem good.
motive. And the fact that the announcer died right after makes her even more suspicious.
What? They think Yukiko did it? Oh, what the hell is wrong
Well,
with them?
unfortunately, they don't know a lot of information as we know, right?
It's the victim here, damn it.
Because if we go and actually tell the cops everything that was going on, like all supernatural related, they would probably not let us even, they wouldn't probably even believe us. But yeah, so from that dialogue right there is that you actually do want to go and actually say just, let's just all calm down. That's the better type of dialogue from there.
I'm going to. And that's final.
Now, I do want to go and actually check up on one thing, and if I can find where my phone is, but again, I don't have my phone here with me. I would like to go and search for some extra other things to kind of let you guys in on some information within Persona 4, but it's alright. But yeah, so we basically make it to some sort of black market area here. So it's like she literally was just overhearing like a conversation, I guess, within the school with some other kids, and I guess they wanted to go and like get like different weapons. So we're literally here at a black market out of all things.
Metalworks, I guess? They sell all sorts of metal crap, like katanas
Oh.
and stuff.
Doesn't that seem weird to you? Why would you know about a place like this anyway? Oh, I get it. You watch one too many kung fu movies.
No.
It's not that at all. I overheard some guys in our class talk about it. They said this place sells weapons and armor.
Well, even though that was some nice good type of snooping around out there, Chi, I guess you did kind of help ourselves out a little bit within there.
I know how you feel, but
You don't! You don't know shit about how I feel. Yukiko might die from this, for crying out loud. I'm going, and that's that!
Yeah, normally I would have went and said, oh, all right, but but I should have just went and clicked on that dialogue instead of having to click on down on the bottom one because technically you want to hit the top the top
I'm not
text
kidding
button
around.
first.
You don't know what it's like in there. If you're not gonna listen to our warnings, we're leaving you
But
here.
yeah, well, even though like
If you insist on coming, just
I don't think we ever really got to see Chi in battle before, right? So mainly that's why I was kind of like going probably just saying like just stay behind us because we already been through the TV world dimension before, right?
What should we get?
Because like she's never faced
Mind
any of
picking
these
out
shadows
for me, too?
before.
You're our main
But we
asset in
have.
battle right now, so I think you should choose whatever makes it easiest for you.
So yeah, so there we go. We got the 5,000 yen that we got from Yosuke, from what I already went and told you guys all that about.
Got my stuff all picked out. How about you guys?
You know, if we wear this stuff around town,
Yeah, that is
we'll just
true.
Get picked up again. But it's not like we can waltz into Juness with a sack full
Yeah,
of shit and expect no one
they'd
to
just be
notice.
thinking that we're just gonna like try and rob
Why not
Juness
just keep
again.
them under our uniforms? I don't think people would notice.
Okay, let's try that.
I don't know how you would go and hide a katana in our uniforms.
The store will be crowded until
Well,
the afternoon sale ends.
maybe.
And if we walk around together,
I
that's
think that would just probably hurt your
business.
neck, right? Because of how
Now,
long
you guys
the
can
katana
go to the
is.
food court.
Because we are going to have to buy a weapon as the katana, right? For our guys right here. Alright, so let's go and get ourselves introduced to this. So we're going to go and click on our guy here on S. Yeah, that's our name. So let's just go ahead and click on S there and get ourselves with the intimidation at katana. Okay. I almost had a tongue twister there to just try to go and say what that word is. And yes, and also too, the good thing about here at Persona 4 is that even if you go and purchase out your golf club, or well, the golf club that we originally had with us, you could actually sell that and actually get some extra money back. So that's pretty handy. So you just go and buy, resell, and then get your extra money and then go and buy other things later on. So now we're going to have to go and buy the chainmail. We're going to go and give that to us, of course, so that we can at least get somewhat boosted here. But later on, we will have to go and come back here to the town area once again, and we'll probably have to go and help out with Yusuke and Chi later on for all this. There's also accessories as well too, such as a headband and amulet. I'm not going to really worry about those for right now. Yeah, and that's basically about it. You can sell, talk to the guy, whatever, and just head on out of there. Okay, so it looks like they're going to be heading off to the food court, the Juness Mall area, but the Velvet Room has reopened up itself back up again. And now, I think later on we will be able to just go and open this door up anyways within our time, like later on, but for right now we just have Igor that's just going to pop it open to us here. So let's go and jump back into the limo of Igor's place, which I do have to say is a pretty nice fancy ride out here. But hey, well that person seems very familiar. Now, I believe if you guys have remembered back all the way since the very beginning of episode 1, and with us actually, well, I want to say heading on out of the actual train itself, from Inaba, you guys may probably remember this certain female lady that went and walked by us here, and I want to say that is
the wild card. If you strengthen your bonds properly,
and that is the same girl that we went and saw from before, from what we have been talked to about. Now, she does have something special for us that we will be able to learn, I think, as well within our personas, and we'll get to learn a little bit more about that here. So yeah, so Igor's going to go and talk about the fusing of the cards and how we can be able to go and fuse with different personas, since our card, I guess, for us, our persona is like a wild card. So basically we can just go and do other different things with it. So it's pretty cool.
When you defeat an enemy, the seeds of possibility you attain will appear before you as cards. At times, they may be hard to grasp, but you must master your fear and reach out to them. When you obtain new cards, please do not hesitate.
Well, I would not mind bringing them over here to Igor.
Developing your social links,
We'll just have to just go and hopefully try to find more of those cards.
more power. They will be one of your chief sources of strength. You would do well to take this to heart.
Yep. So, a little bit of other things with the social links there.
The tome you see in my hand is the Persona Compendium. Registering the personas you hold will allow you to
Interesting.
recall them at any time. Please see me when you wish to use it. Oh, and one more thing. I would like to introduce a new resident of the Velvet Room, who will be helping you on your journey.
Yep, and we've already seen her.
Marie?
Yeah, I can hear. Nice to meet you.
Well, Marie kind of looks like somebody that has like that classic 2000 pop punk emo type of design to her.
Maybe. That'd explain why you're so familiar.
Sounds like she kind of like listens to like a lot of like Chemical Romance. To me personally, I love Chemical Romance. Like that has been like one of my favorite bands of like of all time, out of any type of pop punk
Don't tell
band.
any more about me than you need to.
Like if I had to say like for my top 5 favorite like 2000 pop punk bands, I would actually have to go and say Chemical Romance, Green Day, I want to say Fall Out Boy, what else? Did I say Good Charlotte? And
using these cards
Simple
will
Plan.
allow you to provide your personas with new powers. Also, I am sure she will help you form a bond between yourself and the outside world. Marie will contact you at a later date. Please feel free to speak with her here when you wish to use her services.
But also Red Jumpsuit Apparatus is also a good band as well too. I love that band.
The coming year
Face
is a
Down,
time
best song that
of
they actually made.
destiny. If the mystery goes unsolved, your future may be forever lost. I meant precisely what I said. Defeat in battle is not the only way your journey may come to an end. Please do not forget this. When next we meet, you will come here of your own will.
All right, well, we'll be seeing him again next time there, Igor. All right, so now we can actually go and walk around the city. Now, I don't think I've ever got to show you guys walking around the town before. And normally this is something that you could actually go and do at the very beginning of the game, but I don't think I ever really went and did it. We kind of just jumped right from Inaba, like train station, right over to Jojima's house. Now, technically, you could actually go and do around out here within this part. But here's the medicine shop. This is where you can get all your different items and other gear that you want to go and pick up with. And that's basically about it. And I think this is going to be a perfect enough time for me to just go and end off the episode for today. So see you guys in the next one of the Persona 4 Let's Play. And of course, peace.